To another episode of Turning Pages. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Ocean.
And thank you so much for joining back in, or tuning back in, I suppose. So today we are going to be comparing the Eclipse book to the movie. This might not be too long of an episode, even though every single time I say that, we always end up yapping about something else and it ends up being really long. So we'll see how it goes. So what did you think about the movie? Tell me all your thoughts. We watched this like a half hour ago. We just finished it. So What do you think?
I thought it was good. And I thought it was like, it mostly stayed on track with like the book, but I feel like it was like a much more like shortened and condensed version of the book, which I think is like pretty normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone was annoying except for Alice. Alice could never be, or Carlisle.
Carlisle and Esme, like, they're just so chill.
Yeah.
They're just there.
Oh my god, and the part where one of the werewolves imprints on a 2-year-old.
Claire, little baby Claire.
God.
Who was it? It was like Quill, or it was like one of Jacob's friends. Yeah, imprints on a 2-year-old, you guys.
Yeah, we forgot to talk about that.
Foreshadowing.
But they cut that out. Yeah, that was crazy. I'm glad they cut that out of the movie because I did not want to see a grown man staring lovingly at a 2-year-old.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, what happened in the book? That was crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like they were like, there's no way we can justify this and make this look okay. So we're just not gonna put it in. God bless.
I love that they didn't put it in because I don't want to see that.
Yeah, that's what I
you.
thought. And Jane was in it. We saw Jane. I love Jane.
I loved the little glimpses we got into, like, you know, the newborns, because it shows how chaotic newborns really are when they're new. Like, it shows how chaotic they are and how much they crave blood and thirst for blood so much that they'll cause a huge scene in the middle of town. I really like that it kind of showed us that side of being a vampire and not just the Cullen side where, you know, everything is all put together. Like, no, it takes like over 100 years to get to that point.
Yeah.
They didn't focus as much on the safety thing that Edward had with Bella visiting Jacob and the werewolves, which I feel like was a missed opportunity to show Edward's maturity and growth throughout the book. You know, he was very much like, oh, you can't see them because they're dangerous.
Yeah.
But they kind of took that out of the movie, and Edward was just fine with Bella going to the reservation with Jacob. I feel like that was definitely a missed opportunity to convey, like, how much he's grown since the first book.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, I thought that it was, like, okay. Like, it's not my favorite movie. I'd say it was a 3.5 out of 5 stars, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think mine is like 3 out of 5. Yeah.
I like that we got some time with Renee, Bella's mom, because we barely ever get to see her. Carlisle and Esme, you know, obviously they've been together for so long. I feel like they're chill.
They're so chill. They're everyone's parents.
And they wanted to save Bree at the end, which was so sweet because Bree, for backstory, I forgot to explain what the movie's about. My bad. Forgot to do that at the start. Basically, Bella and Edward are together, and there's like a love triangle thing going on with Jacob. Jacob's a werewolf, and he's trying to get Bella to admit that she loves him, as well as Edward. Edward's trying to convince Bella to marry him because he wants to marry her before he changes her into a vampire, and she really wants to be changed into a vampire. But she's nervous about the concept of marriage. And there's going to be this huge battle thing going down between the Cullens, who are allying with the werewolves, against Victoria and her newborns. And Bree Tanner is one of those newborns. She's young. She was changed really young. And at the end, when we see the fight, she's surrendered, and Carlisle and Esme, like, the Volturi show up, and they're like, oh, like, she's just a kid, like, we can teach her our ways, like, she deserves a second chance, we'll take responsibility for her. And the Volturi's like, no, and then they kill her, which is crazy.
That was crazy. I was so sad.
But it was so nice of Carlisle and Esme to offer to take care of her and to, you know, take responsibility for her. And, you know, I thought that was really sweet.
Yeah. I feel the same about the movie as I do about the book, pretty much. I love Alice so much. Yeah.
Yeah. So you added it to your Letterboxd.
Yes.
Yes. And you rated it a 3 out of 5 star?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Same as the
Also,
book.
that scene where Jacob was like, where they were in the tent, that whole scene was actually so insane. Imagine your girl, like this other guy, comes in and cuddles with your girlfriend all night, and you have to watch because he can't sleep.
Yeah.
And then the next day you find them making out. That's crazy.
I felt so bad for Edward because he couldn't do anything to help Bella because she was cold, because he's ice cold. He couldn't do anything. He was very helpless. And Jacob comes in. He's like, let me warm up your girlfriend for you. And then they cuddle all night.
Yeah.
I liked the book, but I liked that the movie kind of shortened it. Like, I like the length of the book, but I wish it wasn't spent so much on the love triangle. Like, I wish it would have been spent more on the action part. I guess that's it. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. And if you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. And if you're on Spotify, leave us a follow and a rating. And thank you so much for listening. Bye, guys.
Bye.